Hey there, everybody. My name is Stephanie, and welcome to my Hangout. This is a Hangout for Plum, professional ladies, online marketers. And we get together once a week to help each other to build a business online. And this past week, we participated in a video experiment to see how videos and Facebook can drive traffic to a landing page, and in the process wanted to rank on YouTube, and we definitely found some interesting results. So what we did was there was 3 of us that participated on a regular basis that produced a video every day for 7 days. And I think 1 or 2 of us are lagging 1 video, but I think I did 2 today, so I would have been lagging 2. But the point is, we made a video every day, 7. So there's 7 videos times 3, so there's going to be 21 videos out there. And there was a different topic that we would make a video about, and it didn't necessarily have to do with making money online, but it was just definitely a way to get our face and our name out there. So in the process of making those videos, we were driving traffic in the description of the video to a landing page that I could capture the clicks to see how many people actually clicked over, and I'm going to show those results in a couple of minutes. Something interesting happened today because we were trying to rank for the words branding yourself 2016, and I actually searched over in YouTube about an hour ago to see what those results were, to see if any of our videos were popping up. Really good, and I'm going to go ahead and show that to you in a minute. But first, I want to talk to Vivian, who was one of the participants and did some fantastic videos, and I want to see what she has to say about this whole experiment. So Vivian, if you'd like to share something with us.
Well, I must say, doing the videos were quite interesting, even though sometimes I felt I was fumbling because it was my first time really at doing videos, but it has been quite interesting. And wow, when Stephanie, the ranking, I couldn't believe it. So yes, I'll definitely be doing videos now. Yeah, it's been an interesting 7 days. I must say, it has been very interesting. Back to you, Stephanie.
All right, so yeah, it has been really, really interesting, and well, I'm sure that if you're watching this, or if you're going to be watching this later, you want to see what were the results of this stinking video experiment. So let's go. First, I want to go to YouTube, because that was the exciting part for me, was how we all ranked on YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and if when I get there, Vivian, if you can just make sure that I'm sharing it. So let's go. And I should be on YouTube. Do you see my YouTube screen?
Yes, you're on YouTube.
Okay, so what I'm going to click in here is branding yourself in 2016. Okay, and look who's right here on the first page, like the 4th video down. It's a 3rd video down, because these don't count. Those are just advertisements. So we're going to look down here, and that's Vivian. That is your video, and I don't know which day this was. Is that when you are on the first page?
Wow, it's overly exciting to think that, like I said, it's my first time at making videos and ranking on the first page of YouTube. I think that's the best thing ever. I don't even know how to explain it, because I hear that when you rank on the first page of YouTube, it's the ultimate. So yeah, I'm actually very excited, and I can't thank you enough, Stephanie, for making us do this, really.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to scroll down and see what else pops up on this first page. And here's Tina. This is her day 1 video that she put up. and because of course she was one of our participating members. And then here, now this gentleman reached out to me to see if he could participate in the challenge. And even though he's not a female, I told him, sure, yeah, go ahead. If you'd like to join us, we would love the support. First page with his day 3 video.
Wow.
And yeah, and then there's Vivian again with her day 1 video. Has 2 more on the first page, and then finally there's me after almost to the end of the first page. But and then there's Tina again.
Wow.
I think, yeah, that was really to see all of us on that first page, ranking for not. We were not even trying to rank for in 2016. We were trying to rank for branding yourself online in 2016. So this is actually, in my opinion, it was like a bonus to be able to link. So then I'm going to go to the landing page that we created. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again. And I'm going to go to, now I created that landing page out of GetResponse, and take a minute to load, but here it is. Okay, so this is the landing page, and I'll actually see what it looks like. This is where we wanted to drive people to so that we could count the clicks, and then when they click this, they just go to our Facebook page group that they can just click join. GetResponse, right here. There's 80 clicks to that landing page. So
wow.
I think that's not bad considering, if I can come back here, considering that we had only 4 of us, because I count as one person. So there was 4 of us participating, and we made 7 videos. So that's what, 28 videos that we would have put out. So I'm happy with 80 clicks over to the
that's
the landing page.
success.
Yeah. So this is really exciting. So the next step is, okay, so this proves that making YouTube videos works. So now what do we do? So what we do now is we determine how we want to make money online, what offer we're going to promote, and then you build every single video that you can around that offer to promote it. And this is what I want to kind of emphasize, because those that we were creating were not about branding ourselves. We didn't talk about that in our video, but that's what we use for a title to rank. Pick something now. So I'm really bad at picking things, but let's say that we want to sell coffee like we talked about earlier. And Super Duper Coffee is the name of our coffee that we want to sell. So we're going to take and we're going to learn what we can about the product, and then we're going to take and start making videos about it. Every day you're going to make a video about this coffee. You're going to talk about how it smells. The next day you're going to talk about how it tastes. And then the next day you're going to talk about, how to grind the beans to the right consistency. And then maybe you learned to use this grinder instead of this grinder. You'll have a better result. So not only are you going to tell them about the product, but you're also going to teach them something that you've learned along the way. And so this does a couple of things. What it does, it will give value to the person watching your video, so that they're going to keep coming to you to find out, oh, what can I learn today? What is this going to be about today? And I lost my train of thought. The other thing is you're going to have content out there, so that when you do go to YouTube and somebody wants to know more information, okay, well, what is this Super Duper Coffee that she's talking about? Or maybe they came across it somewhere else and they want to find out about it, and they go to the YouTube search and they search. Guess whose videos are going to pop up on the first page, Vivian?
It's mine.
It's going to be your
Just
videos. So then they're going to watch those videos and they're going to go, oh, okay, let me see. I think I'm going to try some Super Duper coffee. And because you've provided a link in the description of the video, they're going to know where to buy the Super Duper coffee. And so really, really important is actually picking that title of the video. As our experiment showed, for a particular title, you need to pick those words in your title, even if the video itself isn't necessarily video is about. It's about that, Vivian. I think you're muted.
all right. I'm back now, Steph. What were you saying?
Okay, so what I was talking about is picking a title for your video that has keywords in it that people are searching for on YouTube, so that you rank on YouTube for that product.
Yeah.
And even though the words that you use in your title might not make sense, because it might say coffee, and then it might say just coffee, and it might say if those are the things that people are ranking that are
Looking
in
for
YouTube. Yeah. It's kind of hard to explain, but if well, it'll come a little bit easier, I think, as far as, because you
I
to YouTube for a second. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, you go on, Steph.
I was just going to try to find an example. I'm trying to think. I don't want to use any offers, but let's go over there first and see. I want to share my screen and go to YouTube again. Okay, so share that. Okay, okay, so where's YouTube? Okay, so let's see. Well, let's see what happens when I punch in coffee. Well, I was gonna say it's not an online business, but let's see what happens here. Okay, so can you see this here?
Yeah, I can see a lot of coffee things popping up.
Okay. Okay, so if you're selling coffee, then you would want to use these words right here in your title of the video that you make that have to do with coffee. So this is a perfect example. People are searching for coffee shop love, okay? So that means you would want to somehow put that in your title, because people are going to search for it and they're going to find your video. It's going to rank. And coffee shop, coffee and cigarettes. So even though your video is not going to have anything to do with cigarettes, people are searching for coffee and cigarettes. Include some of those keywords in your title.
Okay.
I'll stop sharing my screen. Okay. So I guess the next step for us in our well, it's no longer an experiment, but the next step would be offer. So if you're involved in something in a company already, you start making videos that have to do with that. So if you have an affiliate link out there, then that's what I would do, is whatever that business is that you want to make money in, start making videos that have to do with that. And start putting them on your YouTube channel, excuse me, and okay, so this is another thing that I found really, really helpful in the past couple of months, is you want people to come to you and ask you about something that you're doing. So let's say you're in a particular program and you're starting to earn some money. And you put a post out there. It says, I can't believe it. I just earned $100 and I hardly did anything. They're interested in, or you know, you can just end it like that. Okay, so oh my gosh, I just earned $100. I checked my account. Wow. Somebody scrolls down and sees that, they're going to want to know what you're talking about. Well, how did she just earn $100? So you don't want to necessarily put your affiliate link. You want to get some curiosity so somebody will come to you, and that creates it'll create engagement between you and that person, so that you can form a relationship, a connection, and then they can get to know you a little bit, and then they would be, once that connection's made. Yes. Do you have a question?
No, it's getting everything in.
Okay. Yeah. That's one thing I like to do is take and put a post, sparks curiosity. The other thing that I like to do is, and this might be weird, but I like to use attention-getting selfies. I like to take a picture of myself or something, and then they're gonna, excuse me, it's gonna catch people's attention. They're gonna be, what is that face for? What is she doing now? Then they're gonna read my post and realize that interesting, and then they'll make a connection with me again. So that's another way. You don't want to just take and throw your link out there, because that's what everybody does. That's what 90% of the internet marketers out there are doing, is just throwing a link out, and people are nowadays just typing it.
Yeah, I mean, I remember my Facebook page that I opened, the one for Strictly Business, and some people, I sent them friendship requests, and they answered, and they're saying, oh, have you heard about this business? Have you heard about that business? And that immediately put me off. And some of them, I said, well, not to be rude, I'll check it out and get back to you, which I never did. But yeah, you're right. When people just put business in your face, because everybody's doing that these days, and with all the scams around, you just don't want to, that's where they come, they have come again. So yeah, I think attention-seeking selfies, maybe the next online marketing tool.
Yeah, it's hard. Excuse me. Picking to promote now is one of the challenges. New online marketer, it's hard to tell what the signs are of what's going to be long-term and profitable, and what's going to just gobble up your money. And you don't want to promote something that isn't going to make people money. You don't want to promote something that's going to hurt people. At least I don't. So I do it at this point is when I enter something, I try to, what my videos are, this is what I'm doing, happening to me. If you want to join me in my adventure, this is how to do it. And that's how I go with all of my videos, is this is the progress I'm having. So far, so good. Just see what's going to happen. Because I don't want to hurt people. I don't want people to join in something that ends up money out.
Yeah.
And that's, and for me right now, it's hard to know a lasting company. So,
yeah,
that's a challenge. But the video experiment, I think that was a successful thing. We all made it to page 1 on YouTube. There was 80 clicks over to the landing page. It was pretty exciting.
Yes, it was. It was. And I'm glad we did it. Like I keep saying, thank you, Stephanie, for making
Yeah.
us do it.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for the next challenge.
Okay. Well, I think what the next thing is, I just want to touch base quickly because I know it's late for you, but the other thing that I learned is a post like that, okay? Like I was talking about earlier, which it would capture somebody's attention and then they reach out to you for more information. At a landing page. Landing pages are really good because it gives that person another opportunity to with you before they actually go to the offer. So you have like another chance to say, this is why I really think you should join, instead of just sending them to a link. So maybe that's what we'll work on next, is a landing page using our videos so that we can continue that connection with people.
Okay.
That's
absolutely fine. So when do we start that?
You have a GetResponse account?
No, so I have to create that.
Okay, so that you can do a free trial. The first month is free. But why don't I take and that and tell you, pick an offer that you want to promote, and and to be taken down if you can't use it, and then
get what you mean.
Pay with GetResponse. It is $50 a month, so that's something else to think about. I think there is another landing page creator that I know of, like $10 a month, but I'm not sure how customizable it is compared to the GetResponse.
GetResponse, all right.
So, yeah, so okay, so that's what we'll do, is I'll send out some information about how to create a landing page and creating landing pages and what they are and what they look like. To do is want to promote, whether it's a rev share or a product or whatever it is, so that you have a focus around which you can build your landing page, those offers. I mean, stop making those videos.
Okay. That's fine.
All right. Any other questions or comments or anything you'd like to say?
Yes, I'm wondering, how many products can you promote online at a time?
Okay, that is a good question. And the recommendation by a lot of people that I'm involved with say it's best to pick one and put all of your attention into that offer. And however,
so one offer at a time.
One at a time. Yep, they want you to promote. They're saying that it's best to promote one offer, be successful in that offer, another offer.
Okay.
Personally, I spend a lot of time right here. I only work at night. And so I can make videos, and I can a lot of time. So I actually right now have, I think, 3 that I'm working on. And then I just picked up, and yeah, so I have a lot going on. But it's recommended to just focus a lot of your attention on one, especially where you have, you have a little guy, right?
Yeah, I have a little man.
Yeah, and that takes up a lot of time. How many? How old is he?
I have 2. He's 3. Then the eldest one is 9.
Oh, that's right, 3 and 9. So that takes up a lot of your time. And so I would probably recommend taking and putting all of your energy into one offer. Make sure it's a good one. Maybe make sure that it's built for stability. If you're doing like a rev share or something, make sure that it's, yeah, that's what I would recommend. And then start making those videos and start ranking on YouTube.
Definitely.
All right. So yeah, I will I'll put together another hangout, and hopefully it'll be soon. I do in Maine for the summer. My schedule is a little bit unpredictable. It's not that it's not flexible, but it's a little unpredictable. So schedule the next hangout. I'll post some things in our group about link pages, and maybe I'll make a couple of videos showing how to do it. And okay.
All right, Steph.
All right. Thanks a lot, Vivian, for participating in the challenge. Good job on ranking on that first page.
Thank you very much, and thank you for the challenge.
Okay. All right. With that, I'm going to end the broadcast. Have a great night.